Here we go. We are live. Hi, everybody. How do you do? I'm just, I think, 2 minutes, 3 minutes late. I just got 3 minutes late. I just slid in the door. Literally, just got out of the car. And I've been over with Dana all day long. All day long, I tell you. Anyway, this is going to be a live video chat show where we interact with the chat room. And we uh, we do a lot of arts and crafts for adults because we do use sharp things like needles and scissors and heat guns and dangerous electrical items. And but we're also a live chat show where we interact with the chat room as we go along and the evening, and we like to goof off as much as possible. So tonight, I just got back from Dana's house, and I've been over there all day long, and we've been crafting. I think that's probably your pills.
My pills?
Uh,
Where you want these from on there?
yeah, yeah. So, but anyway, I'm here now, and so this is what we did Thursday night, and that was fun. So let's see where we can get started tonight. I hadn't even thought about what I'm going to do next. So I'm just going to sit here and breathe for a minute. So this Glenda and Kitty Jan. Hello, hello, hello. How are you? And there's Janet. I've had a lovely day. I just literally slid in the door. I've been gone since 8:30 this morning, and uh, it depending on the traffic in Orlando. Orlando is very congestive, and that can take anywhere from uh, that could take up to a half hour delay if it's because we got over there in 2 hours, but we come back and it took 2.5 hours because of the 5 o'clock traffic. But it was moving. It was slow at a couple of spots. The traffic was slow, and we got through. And we got home, and I slid literally just slid in the door just now, this second. So here we go. Um, we had there was like I lost count, about 15 of us there, uh, coming and going, and then the kids came in and stuff, but I lost track, and I think I only got maybe one or two craft things done, and it's in the car. And I took my Christmas tree. As a matter of fact, as soon as it gets back in here, I'll make a Christmas tree for you guys. Show you how I make a Christmas tree with beads, using the beads and a picture frame. So, hi Brittany, howdy do, hi Sherry. So we'll get that in here in a few minutes. And in the meantime, let's see. Uh, what do y'all want to know? I'm tired. I'm tired. But I don't have really anything on my list over here. But I will just go ahead and get the 365 book out and do a little warm up for anybody that comes in. Hi, Pam. How do you do, Pam? So let's see if I can get it out of there. It's here we go. There we go. So we're just going to do this to get oh, Christmas clusters. Yep, I can do that too. I can do that too. We can do Christmas clusters, and I'll do as soon as Joe brings in my craft supplies. Um, I've got frames fixed up to where I can show you how I do a Christmas tree out of beads on uh, on a picture frame, and he'll bring it into me in just a minute. So, but we had a lot of fun. I'm going to do number 3. We haven't done number 3. Let's see what it says. I'm trying to fill in the blanks. Number 3 we have not done. It says It says, now you just all you need, if anybody wants to play along with me, you just need uh, uh, you just need some paper, okay, to do this. It says, draw the view through a doorway, perhaps out into a garden or into a room. It could even be the view out of a cafe door. So, what would be a good view? Well, let's see here. A doorway. You know what? I can even put the door on the thing and then open it up. And I found another book of doors that I had, and I forgot I had this book. So it's right over here behind me. I know where it is because I had it in my hands yesterday. We're going to put a door on there. That's what we'll do. That's what we'll do. Okay. So let's see if let me pick a door out that would fit that page. See how this view of this door is out into the garden? That's what they want me to do. So let's just see if we can find a doorway that we can use in our book. I'm thinking. I'm thinking. I'm just a thinking. Let's just see. A doorway. So, pictures of doors. So, Melissa, we're doing number 3, Melissa. We're doing number 3 in the 365 book. I want my door to be a little bit bigger than that. We're going to find the perfect door. That's not bad. I like that one right there. I'm trying to get one that'll fit the page, and that way I can draw. That's too big. Either too big or too little. Make up my mind. I think I'll just go with that first one because I'm going to look through the whole thing before I find one that I really like. Was that it? Oh, it was something different.
Is everything good?
I need my crafts. I need something to drink, and um, there's a craft project in the back seat that Dana put in over on my side.
Uh-huh.
I need that one, and I need my beads and my picture frames. I need all my stuff. Just need it all.
Fix the tray.
I need everything. So let's see here. Picking out a doorway. Thank you.
Here's everything is
Okay.
there.
I think there was one in the back seat
Okay.
yet. All right. Let's take this one. And I'm going to cut it out with some scissors. Right, Janice. Hi, Janice. How are you? I know it doesn't necessarily have to have doors, but I'm going to open them. I'm going to open the doors. That's what I'm going to do. That's what we're going to do. We'll cut it over to there and fold it back to there. Hi, Chris, Sherry. Hi, Tina. Hi, guys. How y'all been? Y'all been doing okay? Sharon? Jassy? Hello, hello. We're doing a little warm up in the 365 book in the old version, but this is my doorway, and I'm going to glue it down to there. Oh shoot, I took all my glue over to Dana's house. Now I don't have any glue. Let's see if I can find some glue. I got some in the bags. Here's some green glue. I can use this glue. I've been with Dana all day, and there was probably, I don't know, 15 of us there. It was quite busy, and everybody was nice and happy, and everybody crafted, and everybody was doing their thing. it's I'm trying to see if it's open. I don't think it's open. I think it's got a clog in there. All right, I got my glue right behind me in these bags. And there's the beads. We're going to need some beads. Hey, Joe. He didn't bring in everything. He didn't bring it all in. Okay. Yeah, that's the one I want. Put that right here. Thank you. I'm down in my back and I'm not real good.
How do you turn off that computer?
Um, you'll have to look it up. It didn't turn off?
I don't think.
Okay, well,
I'll go look.
probably push the start button again. So this is one of my my creations that I did over at Becca. Listen to me. Becca's thinking about me over at Dana's. So I will take and turn the camera around so that you can see it. But this is one of the things that I got to make today. And it took a couple of hours to make it. But um, it's a Christmas tree. And it's made with shims, like doorway shims. These are little pieces of wood that you buy in the hardware department, and they're wood shims for building and leveling doorways and construction sites and stuff when you need a shim to push it over one way or the other to make something level. But that's what these are. They're wooden shims, and I've got 8, 10 shims in this all together, and you had to glue it together, and we used wood glue. And then these blocks here are made with these tumbling block. Is this called Jenga? What's it called? This block game. You pull a block out. Anyway, we use these little blocks for our craft for the trunk, and then another piece of wood right here. And then after I glued everything together, I painted it, and it's so funny to see all of the other girls. They all did something different. Some of them painted them white, and some I think I was the only one that painted it green. And but anyway, this is a decoration that was from the Dollar Tree, and you had a little string here to hang it up. So I glued my joy there, and a bell, and then there was a bow, and then this is just scrapbooking paper, and I went ahead and it's reversed. I glued another piece on the back because this was just white, and I thought it looked bad this way. If it sits on the table and anything shows, it's decorative sort of, but anyway, I'll probably put it in there on my mantle by my fireplace. So that was fun to make. It was a lot of fun. And but there were some other things there to make, and I didn't get to make everything, so I can make them on here now. So let me get my glue back here. And Dana made some stencils. She gave me some stencils, and I got painting. I got a couple of little things in here, and I've got a swag. And we could do a picture frame, and I've got this. I have a swag that I've got started, and I just ran out of time. But this is a little miniature Christmas tree, and you take from the dollar store. So you take these two Christmas trees and put them together, and take the base of it off, and they come off, and then you zip tie them together, and you've got a over the door swag, and I've got a great big bow that goes right here, and some pine cones and some decorations that go along all the way on this, and then you can flock it if you want to flock it, and add white to some of the ends, a little bit of white with a sponge, and it makes it look like it's got flock. So I got that to finish making. So I didn't get much done, but that one big one, I don't know where the day went. but uh, but we're going to do a Christmas tree on this in a few minutes. And I've got my bead box right here. But Dana, she made these stencils out of these page protectors, dividers, and on her Cricut. And I can do that too. I can do this type of stuff too on my Cricut, but I don't get it out very often. It's right over there. So I like this one really well. And then she made some circles. We like circles. And then well, there's Christmas trees. So we got some new stencils to play with too. And I went over there twice to get my glue, and I still don't have my glue. Where is my glue? I've got glue. I've got glue. But between tonight and next week, we'll get those other little crafts to glue together. And there's a couple of other crafts in my bag, and I didn't get them going. So we'll just do this tonight. Get get this much done. So I'm just going to cut a little bit off the bottom, and it'll fit on the page. And then I can use my glue. So you guys talk among yourselves. That's good. Oops, that's not what I wanted. It was needs to be shaken up. This glue is watered down. Let's go with this glue. And I had trouble with this glue getting it open the other a while back. Let's see if it works now. Here we go. So anyway, it wants us to draw a doorway on our paper, and I'm gluing my doorway on. And then we open the doors, and what do we see? What do we see here? Hi, Janet. Okay. Um, oh, Janet Burgess is doing a December daily. Hi, Sharon. I've never done that. I don't know anything about it really, other than you just journal and art around every day, try to art in the book every day. So anyway, I'm going to open the doors, and what are we going to see in our door? Chris is playing with the spirograph. Woohoo! Way to go, Chris. Those are fun. Got to pay attention. Keep that rhythm now. Keep that rhythm. So, let's just say we walked into the living room, and there's a fireplace with a fire going on, like that. We got this little fire in the fireplace, and then we could have a chair over here, like that. So I got a chair, and oh, we could put a Christmas tree. Everybody putting their Christmas trees up. So we could do a tree over here. Okay, we got us a tree, maybe a rug. Alrighty, and maybe uh, a picture up here. Okay, so uh, anyway, there's my doorway. I drew a picture in the doorway. Oh, a cat. Yep, there should be a cat in the thing. Let's see, December and number 2. Perfect. So, hi Stacy. Are you home, Stacy? Are you feeling better? You okay? So finally got home. Okay, Stacy. Didn't well, Kellyanne told us Thursday that you were not feeling very good. So I hope everything's okay. Okay. Um, so there's my doorway scene. That's number 3. So I can mark it off over here. Here comes Joe. He brought me something to drink. Thank you, honey. A nice, refreshing drink and a cup of coffee. Okay,
She's ready to rock and roll, ladies.
we got it.
Hello, hello. Hi, Janet Nash.
I
Hi,
know
honey.
we've done.
Stacy May.
We still have over 100 left. We have over 100 left to do in the book
Chris, how you doing?
because
Howdy, howdy.
there's
Sharon.
a lot of white ones over here. A lot of white ones left to
All
do.
y'all fine people that just want to get
So
into it.
so there's a few we have to do, but we'll get them eventually. But anyway, that was number 3 in the book, a doorway. So we did the doorway. So let's move right along here.
Miss Kitty
Here's my
Jen.
picture frame.
Sharon Limbar. Hello, hello. Glad y'all could be here tonight. I drove 80 miles to get here.
80 mile an hour.
80 mile an hour.
So I need my bead box. I got a canvas. I got a canvas. We're going to paint a snowman, and there are it's the directions are in my bag. I have to get my directions
Where's your
out
bag at?
right there.
Oh, okay. Here.
I'll have to dig. So so let's try this. Let's try this. Everybody go ooh ah. Uh,
Yeah, I know what this is.
let's just see some of those beads in there. So there's lots of goodies in there. Lots of goodies. So let's see what we can find. Um, the way I did my uh, picture frame is it's got a stand up, and and I had one already made up, but I gave it away. So we had one lady come in, and she just wanted to sit down and talk to Dana, and she didn't want to make anything. She says, "I gotta go. I'm gonna go get my grandboys and pick them up and take them out." So she didn't want to make anything. So I said, "Well, you can't go home empty-handed." She couldn't go home empty-handed. Of course not. So I had some of my Christmas ornaments with me, and I gave her a handful of Christmas ornaments, and then I had this tree already done up, and it uh, it became hers. That's what it did. So anyway, what you do is you take and put some glue down on your felt. I took the glass out of my picture frame and replaced the glass. I left the glass out and I put felt on my backboard, and then I put the picture frame back together. And then you take and you draw a tree out of glue like this, honey.
Okay.
Um, and then you put beads on the tree any way you want. So we got our glue down here, and then I'm going to make a trunk, and then I'll do a star right there. See if that doesn't. And the glue is school glue. It's just school glue, and then you add some of these beads. I like to use these beads, and then you have to let it sit and dry overnight. So I'm gonna put some of those beads in there. Like that. But we had a nice time. Everybody brought something to eat, so there was plenty of food. They had a lot of brownies and goodies that I didn't eat. I restrained from eating the sweets, but I took a fruit bowl, which I'm glad I did because it was kind of the only thing I could eat besides there was some cream cheese. I could eat cream cheese, but I had my fruit for my lunch today, so that was good. Here's some pearls. We could put a few pearls. pearls. A few pearls. And I guess I'll put some green beads in there. Gotta have a little bit of green. But this is a neat little craft to do with kids, and you can pick you up a little picture frame at the Dollar Tree. There's not real fancy smancy, and I had some 3 or 4 recycled picture frames from my garage. I took my pictures out of them because they weren't hanging on the wall anymore, and then I used the frames, and believe it or not, they were the first ones to go. They were nice picture frames. They were nicer, I guess, than the Dollar Tree, but that's okay. It worked out. So I guess I could put a few of these on there too. Why not? Why not? And then I've got these peacock beads that I'm going to use for the base. It's kind of a woodsy looking bead, a peacock feather, and it's going to go down here and be my base. So a few more of these. But this is an easy craft to do. And then I'm going to take some of these seed beads, and I'm just going to sprinkle them on the rest of the glue, and I'm going to let them fill up. On the tree. It's kind of like using embossing powder. You know how you pour embossing powder on your ink, kind of like that. And then I'm going to take and turn this off. Well, I'm going to pour these off into my bead box like that. And there's my Christmas tree. Let it dry. Let it dry overnight, and you've got a Christmas tree. So you might want to take and put a few more back on there. Because it's soft. It's soft, so you got to let that dry. So that's going to be put over there to let dry. There's my tree. Done. Hi, Barry. Howdy do, Barry. Hi, everybody. So, anyway, that was my Christmas tree craft. Let's see, we've got stencils. Let's see, what else can we do next? I'm going to finish up my craft projects that I didn't get done today, I guess. Anyway, this goes on here somehow. There we go. So I'll move this away. Out of my way. Let's see, find a place for it so it doesn't spill. We don't want to spill my beads. So let's see what the canvas is all about. I told Dana that this one's going to be an easy one to do. So uh, uh, you paint the snowman on the canvas, and then you poke some holes, 4, 5, 6, 7, maybe 8, 9, 10. I bet there's 10. And then you put these little lights around on your picture. Let's see how it works. Let's see how they work. I guess you poke holes in the canvas. Let's see how this comes about. Let's see. It's I don't know how to poke them through the canvas unless you just lay this around on the picture. It's long. I'm not quite sure how this is going to work. But I know I can paint the snowman, but I don't know about how to do the lights. But I can always use the lights somewhere. So there's the lights. And they work. Woo! So the only thing I know to do is to poke little holes in the canvas so that they poke through sporadically on the canvas around the snowman to make it look like snowfall. So let's just do this. All right. So let's see what we can do with canvas. I know I'm used to painting on my paper, but I think this requires some old-fashioned techniques like gesso. Remember when I used to put gesso on everything? I quit doing it. I just I just didn't think that I needed to do it every time I painted on my paper. So I am going to get a brush, and I probably ought to get me some um, fresh water. So I am going to go get me some fresh water. So, hi Dana, you want to come in? Are you tired? Oh, well, okay. Okay, I can wait. Stop. We'll paint something else. Okay, Dana. She wants to do it with, she hasn't done hers either. Yes, I just did my tree. Here's what your tree will look like. I have to let it dry overnight. Janice, it's so good to see you back in the room. I've missed you. So I guess we'll do the snowman Tuesday if Dana can do it. I showed him your Christmas tree. This was yours. That's the only two I got done, yours and mine. And this turned out really, really cute. It really did. It's going to look really cute up on the mantle. So, and the only thing I might do is I might put some snow on it or something. I could put expand paste on it. Okay, so I have to put this away and this one. We're going to put this away. And hmm, what else can I show y'all? I didn't have anything planned. And we can do something in the Christmas book. Um, no, Candy, mine doesn't need the computer. There are some that does. Uh, some circuits use the computer. Okay, Jassy wants to roll something. Let's roll around. Okay, we've got roll a reindeer, roll a snowman, roll an elf, or make a zine. This is Chris's zine from last year. Hi, Margaret. So, so anyway, a zine is a one piece of paper, and it can be any size of your paper. It could be the whole sheet or part of the sheet, but it's folded up into 8 pages. So when you fold your book up, you fold it in half, and then you fold it again, and you open it up, and you fold it the other direction just to get the creases going, like that. And then you're going to cut part of this. You're only going to cut the center 2 lines. This line right here between over these 2 squares is all you're going to cut, because you don't want to cut on the edge. You just want to cut the center part. And that I like to point it out um, because it makes sense after I do it. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pages on this zine. So the middle part of the zine is from here to here and here to here. That's the only part that you cut. You don't cut anything else. It nothing on along the edges. Only the center line that's folded is the only place that gets cut on a zine. So all I have to really do is fold it in half this way and cut one time right there to get the proper cut. So we're just going to snip it right there only. So you can see there's a slot in the middle. So you pinch the ends together and you flop that open and push together, and you make your pages again. And uh, this is a little is like a little storybook, and it was made or arted by Chris Clue, and it tells a little story about Santa Claus and Christmas time with the tree and the gingerbread men, and then there's the snowman and two kittens and a mouse. It looks like I'm not maybe there's three kittens who've lost their mittens. And then there's some ornaments, and then there's a scenery in the back where Santa Claus on Christmas night. So um, that's the zine. That's the zine. And if you want, you can glue some of these together a little bit, and it gives the book a little bit more stability when you do just a little bit of glue, just a little bit. And the pages are lined up real nice. So there's a little coloring book for us for Christmas. But that is how you make a little zine. And this got emailed to me from Chris, and when I printed it out, it printed it out small, so I was not able to figure out how to uh, make it big. So I just printed it out and made a little mini book. So that's how you do a zine. So did you all decide which one of these you want to play? I've got the elves, the snowman, and the reindeer. Oh, I don't know, Margaret. Who's in the balcony? Everybody raise your hand if you're in the balcony. And Candy was asking about the circuit cutter, and I've got one over here, and I could probably make things like this too. But my circuit has these little cartridges that come with it, and I only have like three or four cartridges, and um, and you can make them 2 inches to 6 inches big. You know, you can make them. You decide what size you want to make your your cuts and your designs. This will go in my stencil file. Does anybody? Is everybody in the room on the Christmas card exchange? Is there anybody that wants to go over that? Any questions about the Christmas card list? It's not really an exchange. It's a Christmas card list, and that means there are some people on the um on the list. I've got several people on the list, and they're not able to send out very many Christmas cards this year. Uh, and but that's okay. All you have to do is send out a few. If you can just do one or two, that's fine. And but the idea is a giving idea. It's not necessarily uh, you're not going to get a card from every single person, because uh, that's too many. You know, that's a lot of stamps. But you might get three or four cards back. You know, in off of the list. So the idea is to give instead of receive, and this is the season to give. So if you're on the list, you may receive several Christmas cards, but don't you're not going to receive a card from everybody on the list. And Stacy's home, and she's just like this, I think. So if anybody wants on the Christmas card list or wants me to check your name, I have posted this in our group, and everybody should be in the address file. If your address is not in the file, let me know and I will help you get it in there. All you have to do is click the comments. The address is at the top of the page. And I tried to post this list and at the top of the page too, and I was not having any luck. On my iPhone, it showed the list, at the top of the page, but on my iPad it didn't show it. So I don't know what the deal is with Facebook at the top of my page. And so let's get into the group and see what's in my features. See, it's not, it's got, okay, I can delete that one now. I was running late. Delete that one. Don't need it. um, but it is, if you scroll down, here's the Christmas card list. Okay, so it's in the group, and these all these people will receive something, you know, some cards. So you can do it any way you want to do it. You want to send to, maybe you want to send to two people you know and two people you don't know. Maybe you can do something like that. And uh, so it doesn't matter how many you send, but that's what it's all about. Just to send a couple that you can, and you everybody will receive something. I'm sure of it. So, but that's a list. It's a Christmas card list. These people want to receive cards, and they're going to try to send some cards back. And so go ahead and start mailing your cards. I have already started sending mine out, and I've got a few more left to do. So, but it's in the Facebook group. I have this pinned to the top. It's supposed to be pinned to the top of the page, and it's not at the top of the page. So I don't know how to get it up here. So the address list is up there, and some other announcements, but the list is not up there like I wanted it to be. So something's going on. But when I go into my phone and go to the same thing, uh, go into my group, the list is at the top of the page in the features. So I don't know how to fix that. On the iPad doesn't show it, but my iPhone does. Now I don't know how to answer but that's the problem I'm having. But anyway, it is in the group. If you were to scroll down into the group, you're going to see the list with the elf. So, well, Janice, on my iPad, it's pinned to the top of the where the features are, and the second one is the address file. Because the features you have to slide from left to right. See, so my iPhone shows more than my iPad. So I'll try it again, and I'll go into my features here. My features flip from side to side. They go from side to side this way. Okay, there's my features. There's my address file, but my Christmas list, you have to scroll down to get to it. This was at Dana's house. So I scroll down and there's my Christmas list. And I touch the three dots and it says make a cover photo, save a photo, send in messenger, edit text, turn off notifications. I don't want any of that. Any of that. This one says save, edit, or copy. unpinned from feature, unpinned from top. So it should be up in the features. I pinned it and unpinned it. Let's see if it worked. It's not in the features. So, I don't know what to say. Anyway, I just wanted to share that with you guys. It is in the group though. If you scroll down, you'll find it. So that's where the Christmas card list is. If you can't find it, message me and I've got a copy of it in my photo file and I can message it to you. If you can't get to it in your Facebook group, just go ahead and message me, and after the show I will message you this picture of the elf with the list. Okay, so if you're not able to find it, just give me a message and I will send it to you through Messenger. And that's the only way I know how to do that issue. So which one are we going to do with these? Elves, snowman, or reindeer? Okay, Janice said that she could find it. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. Well, um, the reindeer. Okay, Jen. We painted an elf the other night, and we have done the snowman, and we've done a reindeer too. But here's a reindeer, and then here's the snowman we did. So we'll do another reindeer, and we can do these all month long, if you'd like. We can continue to do them, and I think I'll have to look. Uh, Jen said she found it with no problem. Priscilla wants to do the snowman. We did that one last, so we'll do the reindeer tonight. But we'll be doing them all again. So all you need is a clean piece of paper and the dice. Now what did I do with my dice? Is it up there? Well, good, Janet. She likes my book. I made this book uh, out of it's a napkin fabric. It's fabric with napkin on top of it to make the soft binding, and it feels so nice. I put varnish on the top of it. It's decoupaged, and then I put a gloss varnish on top of it, so it's not sticky or anything. It's real soft, and the fabric made it a soft bound, but it's just a napkin on top of some cotton, and then I put the spine in with a piece of cardboard here for the spine to sew in my signatures, and I did mixed media paper one at a time, and and I think there's like 4 or 5 of them. So each signature is just one sheet of cardstock type paper. I think it's cardstock. So we're gonna play roll it reindeer tonight. So um, yeah, I made it. I made it online. I made it here on here. Yeah, I did. So Christmas napkins. So, all right, here we go. All you need is a clean piece of paper. Let's see what we can roll. Um, number 2, and that's the type of head. So, it's kind of like a bell. Wouldn't that be kind of like a bell? You got the dome, and then you got the little a little ball hanging down. Looks like a bell head. A bell head. So what are we going to use tonight? I guess I could use my use a magic marker. I can use a marker. I'm pretty, I'm pretty brave in these days. I'm brave. This is a felt tip marker. So let's see if we can't draw this. And it's going to be a reindeer. So there's going to be a hat and there's going to be antlers. So we want to make the head right there in the middle of the page. So let me see. That looks like a bell head. That's pretty good. There's our reindeer head. Something like that. This won't take long. And I'm sure that we can work in the nomad book tonight if y'all want to do a nomad, or if you want I can still do a painting after the deer. I can still do a painting. So the next number is number 5, and that's going to be the type of reindeer antlers. So these are this is the antlers. I guess I need to take a picture of this and post it for some of the girls. I better do that. Let's try this. I posted the reindeer. Painting? Jassy, do you think we should paint something, Jassy? So anyway, these are kind of curly. They kind of look like curly fries. Well, we'll see what we can find. So anyway, here's one antler, and it goes over to this one, and then it curves over to this one, and then this one goes up and around like that, and then down and curves in and like that and down. Now, if I could do that again, it'll be a miracle. So I'm turning it over. So I want to go up this side and curl it in. And then I want to go up and curl it in again over this way. And then down and curl it in this way and down. You see how I did that? I looked at it this direction to put it this side, and then I flipped it over and held it up to the light to see it going the other direction to do the other side. So there you go. Oh, okay. So the next one's going to be eyes, and I've got eyes. So we just got to match my eyes up to the eyes on the reindeer. So let's see. Okay. So here we go. Here we go. And it's going to be number one. And I've got some eyes like that. Looking down. I think I use these every time. We're using them again. Let's use these. Okay, there's his eyes. Surprise! The other name is was Mrs. Reindeer in this book, and then I think we did them again in the other book. I'd have to go look, but anyway, so we did the eyes. So now I get to do the nose. You're just gonna do Mr. Reindeer on this one, and he just has an oval nose, just an oval up and down nose. I can do that. I should put it red, make it red. Then it could be Rudolph. And then the mouth. We get to pick the mouth. And it's number one. Number one. And that is a little side grin. That's a little grin to the side. So it's got a little dimple and a little smile like that. Okay. Oh, send me a picture, Janice. Send me a picture and I'll paint one. So the last one on this particular reindeer game, I like to cheat. I like to cheat on this because I want to put a hat and some ears, and then I want to hang ornaments from his antlers, and then we get to choose between the scarf, the collar, and a bow. Thank you, Brenda. She's taking up for me. So I'm going to go ahead and make my hat, and it's a regular ski pom pom hat. And I did this the other day. We did this. So let's see. Let's put the hat here, 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 and here, and we'll stripe it. And then there's a dome, and then there's a pom pom. Yeah, give it a different pom pom like I did. I didn't do this way. Do it this way. That's a little bit different. And then I got plenty of room down here. I think I did the bow the other day. So I'm just going to make a big scarf. So the head, and then um, there's some shoulders of the deer, and let's make a scarf. So let's get this one going down like that, and make some fringe, and then maybe uh, a collar of it going this way and this way, and then another little part down here, make it a fringe. So this will be our scarf. This is weird. And I'm just going to make it big stripes. He looks warm. All right, and then I've got a red marker over here. This bell, the bell head makes him look like he's got a double chin. So I'm gonna go ahead and color in these little places right here. And I can do the same thing here. Give him a red, maybe a red and green scarf. And this one. So I left this morning at 8:30 and I didn't get back till 6. So I've had a long day. And of course Joe went with me and he's had a long day too. I think he's in there on the bed laying down. The little rat taking a snooze. So there's the part of my scarves, and I'm going to get the Christmas green out. And I've got some, I think I've got a brown one. See if I can find my brown marker. I don't see it over there. Here it is. So I like to do his antlers in gray and brown. Just because to make it look a little different. And then I'll do a little bit of brown. Like that. And then I'll need the green for his hat. Oh, his ears. Okay. Yeah, we'll do his ears. And I can still do a bow on his antler if we want to add a bow. So, has anybody watched any Christmas movies today? I'll have to make up tomorrow and watch an extra one tomorrow. Yeah, they do. They've got pretty big ears. We saw some deer today along the side of the road. It was a whole herd of them. We got deer down here. They're not real big deer. We've got small deer. They have a tendency to grow as big as the area where they live. So since we have a lot of low, uh, like fields, we don't have real big deer down here like they do up in the mountains. Okay, I'll get to that here. So let's see. Here we go. Oh, okay. I like that. That's perfect. So I'll just snap a picture of it and I'll post it in the group and everybody can paint along. That's what I like to do. Thank you, Jan. Oh, Jen, yes, but I don't know the name of the Christmas movie. Did it have a Santa Claus in it? Did they decorate a Christmas tree? Did they drink hot cocoa and did they do a gingerbread house? Um, what else? Did they go sledding in the snow? Guess the movie. I thought that was funny. Yes. You got to give us a clue. But they do all have the same kind of plot. And then they lived happily ever after. That's right. They broke up and made up and then they got married. They fell in love. Now I know he kind of looks like a Sasquatch right now, but just give me a minute. Okay, I need another shade. What shade shall I use? So we're going to make Rudolph in shades of. This is probably the worst head I've ever seen made this way. I've never done a bell head before. But this coat, his fur, is brindle, and if you look up the word brindle, it's several shades of browns, black, and white. A brindle collar is. So he's going to be a brindle shade. So Tuesday night we're going to do a snowman on canvas, and we're going to Dana's going to do it with me. Hopefully can do it Tuesday, and um, and we're going to put add these lights to the canvas. Almost, almost. Hang in there. All right. Poor guy. All right, there he is. All right. Hi, Nicole. Let's see. Jen says, and this guy was trying to convince the lady to sell her bakery, so his boss too to build a hotel with a restaurant bakery, but it became Santa's favorite place to buy cookies. It was in the big city. Okay, there he is. Now, let's see. I think I'm going to try to use some of my new watercolors and do the background. Gotta get me some clean water. Oh, the ears. Okay. Yeah, forgot the ears. Okay, there's his ears. Okay. Of course, I can't find the shade that I just had. Let's try that. What big eyes you have, Rudolph. Better to see you with, my dear, so I can fly at night. That's what he says. I gotta have these good peepers to see where I'm going. All right. Now I'm gonna go get me some clean water. Let me get this water changed out. Just give me a minute to stand up and get my legs working. I've been sitting too much today. Joe is passed out in the bed. He's passed out. He's tired. Of course, he drove. He drove me to and fro, and then he went out running around with Dana's husband. He must have had a good day too. So these are my paints that Margaret sent me. So let's use a different color. What color should we use? I'm going to use the purple. Okay, here we go. Looks wonderful. Once I get around the antlers, it won't be so hard. Thanks for the hearts. Someone's giving me some hearts. So I'm still using the same brush. Yeah, Janice just said she figured something simple would be cute for the gingerbread house, and it'll be perfect. All right, there's some of that. Let's try it again. Okay, a little bit over here, and we're done. There he is. That brown, one of the brown pencils I had was watercolor, so I could activate it. got a good coat on for those cold nights. uh, let's see here. Jassie's going to ask Santa Claus for some new paint. Jassie, you can make your own paper dolls. You're a great paper doll person. And there's Becca. Hi, Becca. I made it home. So I just got finished painting Rudolph. Everybody say hi to Rebecca. All right. That's good. Now, let's see. Let's dry it. She's been sick all day. Oh, heavens. Well, heavens to Betsy, Rebecca. You ate something spicy. Maybe. Jan sent me another photo. Let's see what she sent. I like the first one. It's simpler. Simple's good. I might be able to combine some of it. So, anyway, I'm going to put some paper down over here. And Dana gave me some paper, but I forgot it. So, that's just the way the ball bounces sometimes. Save it for next time. It was pretty too. It was all Christmas stuff. Let's see if we can find some paper in here. Janet's going to bed. Okay, Janet, honey. Good night, dear. I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for coming in. Snuggle up to Freddie. Keep your toes warm tonight. Abby keeps my toes warm. Well, no luck. No luck in this. That looks Christmassy. That's a good color. That's red, but it's a palm tree. But we have palm trees down here in the wintertime, so we could have red palm trees. Sure. There's a polka dot. Guess everything's gonna be red. Use the red. That's good enough for me. Okay. So I'm just going to take and stack this red paper up just like that. And I'm going to put it behind my page just like that. And then I'm going to take a pencil and draw there and there. Just like that. And then I'm going to take my scissors and cut it up. Cut it like that. And then I'm going to cut it like that. And then I'm going to put some glue down on this side. And I'm going to get my credit card and smear it like that. And take and put a piece of paper down like that. So the opposite side, it looks prettier now. So maybe I can find some, I've got some Christmas stickers and things like that. I could put some stickers on that. Got some Christmas stickers. So, and I can decorate this side of the page. So let's just see what we got here in the sticker department. There's some Christmas food. These are watermelon. It's like a monster. And this looks like an apple. And this looks like a strawberry. So, but we can use what we want, I guess. So I'm just going to put Merry Christmas over here. And maybe put a stocking. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. And then over here where the snowman is, we'll put some more glue each down. And use my credit card to smear it out a little bit. And I'll put this one down. Like that. And I'm going to put a wreath on it. And I'll put Winter Wonderland over here. Okay. And then we've got the reindeer, and it's already got pretty paper, so I just need to put some stickers over here. There's a snow globe, and there's an ice skate. And there's another stocking. There's a gingerbread. I could save that for the gingerbread house. And a Christmas tree. Yeah. We'll decorate it up. So that makes it look better when you do a flip through. See? Merry Christmas. A little snow bear. Put him right there. And some stars. Put some stars. Like that. Cute. Cute. Alright, now we're going to do a gingerbread man. Yes, it's a cute strawberry. So, on the back of this page, I'm going to put some more blue each. Spread it around. And another piece of paper. And a few more stickers. We got Happy Holidays. And we've got a present. And we've got some music. And we've got some cookies. So we're doing good. Way to go. And then I've got one more piece of paper for the next sheet. We're ready for it. In advance. So, okay. And another piece of paper. Just decorating my little book. Got that page done up. And we can put some cocoa. And a candy cane. And another candle. And a bell. And the gingerbread. Oh, we're going to put gingerbread man over here. Yeah, buddy. We're going to put the gingerbread over here with the gingerbread house. Oh, yeah. And then maybe some mistletoe. Some kissy toe. Some candy. Got some candy on there. Okay. So let's look at this. And I will post this in the Facebook group for anybody who wants to paint the gingerbread house. You may. You can paint it. So I'm going to use my micron pen. And let's see if I can draw it. We got candy canes on there. We got candy cane stickers. All right. We can use some of our food stickers. I know it. I think they came from the Dollar Tree last year. So they were in the box. So I'm pretty sure I got them after Christmas. So here's the heli or the roof like this. And there's some kind of braid like that. I get to doodle. We'll doodle on this one. And then we got the house that comes down from here. And then there's snow that little peaks of snow like that. And then we have a door. That's the second door I've made today. It has an arch. It's got a doorknob. And it's got polka dots all over the door. And then we've got a window over here that is an oval window. And the windows are like that. And another window over here. Okay, I did that. Good, good. And then there's a heart up here. And then there's some decorations like this. Now let's see if I could do that again. I did it. Now let's see if how good am I to do it again. I can't flip the phone. Oh, it's on the other side. Okay. So we're going to do this way. Kind of did it. I think I did it. By George, I did it. Yeah, Dana, I think he did. Joe, he was he tried to tell me where they went, but I couldn't figure it out. I was too tired to ask questions. But I think they had a good time. So here is my candy cane. And he must have got a big dinner because he didn't eat all of his fixins. guess those are probably cranberries over there for the for looks here. You know, I don't think I've ever made a gingerbread house. I don't think I've ever made one. Okay, and another little cranberry right here. And that's all that's on this. Oh, they went to yeah, they went to the flea market. And they ate at Blackburn's barbecue. Yeah, he told me about the deviled eggs, a new way to make deviled eggs. He told me he couldn't. He was trying to describe the deviled eggs. Yeah, I don't know that I'll ever do it um because I'm diabetic now, so I probably will never make another. I probably won't ever make a gingerbread house. Well, Sharon, try it. Try it. Just get this picture off my internet, off of our group, and in the Facebook group, and just get you a big piece of paper and really draw it in a big, draw it big, and don't use a pencil. And when you use your pencil, don't press down real hard so you can erase. And you start with what's on top first. So the roof would be first, and then I just started, and then I when I got down to the bottom of the house, I stopped with the sides, and then I made this squiggly line and made that snow ledge right there. So just do it in little parts and it connects together like a puzzle. Scott said that's a wheeling dealing joker. My Joe. He's in there passed out. He's passed out in there on the bed. One leg hanging off the bed. And I'm in here carrying on, and he hasn't heard me. Hadn't heard a word. But he did bring me a cup of coffee. He carried all my stuff in. And I really like my Christmas tree. I really like my Christmas tree. It's got joy. It's cute. I'm going to put some expand paste on this and make some snow. I think the expand paste would make it look cute. And I could put a little bit here on the edge. hmm That's what I'm going to do. Then I went ahead and made this one. So, so anyway, I'm just going to take. Let's see, what can I do? Let me find my markers. Here's my other. I can use gel markers. I haven't used my gel markers for a while. Tina, it was Dana's idea. They're made out of shims. So I'm just going to take some of these gel pens and use them and see if they'll work. Because I know that some of them don't work. These are metallic. That's nice. That's silver. That's a metallic gel pen. They don't put much ink inside these gel pens. They go out easy. I think that one's already out. I think that's empty. Hi, Abby. Abby, are you hungry? She's hungry. I know what her problem is. So I'm doing this silver around the windows. All right, I might as well do this little scrolly thing up here. And the heart. So, oh, is Kellyanne not feeling well? Sorry. There's Matthew. Hey, Matthew. Did you call me yesterday and leave a message, Matthew? Somebody called me and left a message. They were from San Francisco. Was that you? Don't you live out in San Francisco? I think he does. Okay, so I did the silver. That looks pretty good. I could probably see it better than you guys. All right, I'm going to put that one down. And I'm going to get a purple one and make some more polka dots on this door. It's a spotted, it's spotted wood. Yeah, it's a spotted, freckled spotted wood. And I guess I could paint the heart. Well, don't tell me it's already empty. Okay, let's try this one. Okay. And I can do some candy striping up here. Like that. Some peppermint stick candy over here. And then I'm going to get a red. So did anybody step up and say anything about uh, the Christmas card list? Does everybody understand your mailbox is full? Oh my heavens! I never delete my messages. Hi, Pixie. Okay, I'm looking for a red pen. That's fluorescent. I think I got a red one over here. See how long this one will last. So these are jelly pens, and the ink's got a little bit of sparkle in them. And well, they're working now. I'll put it back in there. Okay. So I need, the next thing I need is green. I need a green one. And I'm going to make red and green peppermint sticks. Over here. And you can get these peppermint sticks in different flavors. So there's a mint one. There's mint. We got to have a blueberry, cranberry blueberry. And is it at Crackle Barrel that you can find these sticks of candy? It's at Crackle Barrel, and they put them in a little brown bag for you. Yeah, that's what it is. They're flavored. Okay. So the next thing I'm going to do is get my watercolors back out and go and do the background. So I'm going to start off with um, this is the darkest brown that I see, and we'll do the background to the gingerbread house and just see if we can do this. Abby just can't stand it. I'm going to have to go get her a snack. Say, Mom, it's been a long day. You're right. I'm surprised Joe hadn't fed her already. He laid down in bed and fell asleep. Okay, honey. Puppy break. We'll let the gingerbread uh, sit and settle down a little bit here. I won't make my baby cry. I won't let her cry. So I'm gonna go get Abby a snack. Okay, just a moment. I'll be right back. All right, let's go. I'll get you something. I'll get you something. Okay, we got her some. All right, here it is. I have to watch her eat it, because if I don't, and she walks away for a minute, then Nora will step right up to the plate without any problem. Let's see if she'll eat it. Okay, now we got to do the background. I think I'll do a little bit of green down Well, it's supposed to be snowy, isn't it? I don't know what to do with the background. Shall I just do a little bit of blue in the background? Would that work out? A little bit of blue in the background, like that. All right. And I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit of green down in here, just because. Okay, here's my gingerbread house. How's that look? Okay. All right. All right. Got the date on there. 8:30. Where has the night gone? Where has the night evening gone? So anyway, there's a Christmas tree over here. So I think we should put a little tree in the yard. It might be one of them blow up ones. You know, those blow up trees. And I've got a little gingerbread man. I could put him in the front door. Good, good. I got a candy cane. I could put an extra candy cane up here on the roof with this other one. And what else would be good? What else? Okay. I think it looks cute. We need it. Last a year before last, somebody made me a star. Uh, somebody made me a Santa Claus silhouette in the sleigh. Going across the sky. There's the star. I put the star. That's the North Star. And I did a scene. I painted a wintry scene, and I did use that Santa Claus. It's an evening. It's an evening, winter evening. And there's the North Star. All right. Oh, I skipped a page. We'll have to do this one next time. But that's cute. I'm going to take a picture of it. Nora. Ugh. Go on. Go on. She coming in to get Abby's food. Abby left. That's okay. Nora ate half. I'll save the other half for Abby. Nora eats really good. She eats. She has a good appetite. We did that one, and we did this guy. Oh, Rudy over here. He's a little wonky, but he's got that little Sasquatch look to him. So I'm gonna go back to my Facebook group, and I will add these. This one, edit, and add the a picture, which is right there. Done. Save. And then I'll go down here again and look for uh, the Rudolph thing, and I'll go ahead and edit and add Rudolph. There it goes. So we did that. What else did we do? We did a Christmas tree. Hi, Andrew. How are you? How's Andrew? Let's go with the camera. Get the full picture. Next and post. What else did I do? Did I do something in the big book yet? Nope. Okay. Guess that's all I've done so far. Alrighty. Is Dana still in the room? Oh, we could do a pine cone. I've got another ornament that Dana gave me, and I'll wait and do it Tuesday. I'm going. Have you done? Do you have another um, joy blocks? Oh, we did do the 365 book. Yes, we did. We did do that. I thought there was something else that we did. Well, we'll do that Tuesday. That and the snowman. Yeah. We had a doorway and we drew a picture on the doorway. Yeah, that's what we did. So, alrighty. Oh, Kitty Jen said her son made Rudolph reindeer years ago. If she finds it, she'll put a posted picture for us. Okay, Kitty Jen, that'd be great. I love to uh, see your art, all the artworks. Okay, so I'll get a pine cone out now. This is the one we did Thursday night. I think we did this one. I had green paint on my hands for 2 days. couldn't seem to get all the green paint off my hands. That one, and then we did another one, but I don't see it. There it is. We did this one, and it was cute. It turned out real cute. So I meant to put those little. I had a bag of things, but I don't know what I've done with them. Let's see now. What else could we do? Uh, oh, someone said something like clusters, Christmas clusters. We got a few minutes. We could do a cluster. Oh, good, Brenda. Easy to do, Brenda. Just a picture frame from the dollar store. You take it out, take the glass out, and glue red or green felt onto your backboard. Put the backboard back in your frame, and then you take your glue and make a Christmas tree out of glue, and you sprinkle your you put you, I placed the big beads, and then I sprinkled the little seed beads around it, and then I had this big round peacock bead for the base, so it looks good. And I had some gluage um, that kind of got on my felt, and it'll brush off, and you can actually trim some of the felt if it just fuzz it up, make it fuzzy, and you can trim any glue or anything that you've gotten on your felt. And I did take a lint roller to them real good before I passed them out. But you can pull off the fuzz that's got a little bit of glue on it. It's felted, so this will go out on my table. And let's go over here and see if I can't see where my. I think I know where my clusters are. I think I know. I think I do. I think I do. Not over there. Look in here. Where did I see them? Where did I see them? But um, the good thing about clusters is all you need is some festive fabric like red, and uh, and then you just look for some little things laying around on your desk. And, okay, in there. I'm a looking. I'm a looking. Don't give up on me yet. Dana's got more beads than I do. I think Dana's got more stuff. There they are. I see them. I can see them. Now, are they the Christmas clusters? I don't know. But we'll get them out. I've got 2 or 3 boxes of clusters. in here. But we can start off with this one. We can work it. We can work it out now. So the thing about uh, a cluster, you can do any color you want. What Dana say? Yeah, Dana's got more stuff than I do, guys. Yeah, she does. Now the other thing I like to do with my clusters is I like to use a stapler. Now, if I were a stapler, where would I be sitting? Where would I be if I were a cluster? A stapler. Where would I be hiding? I don't see it there. If I have to, I'll use this one. Oh, we'll just use this one. Okay. I got the long stapler here. Got the long one. So we'll put these over here out of the way. Like that. I got a stapler. So we're going to take our box and just scoot it over here to the right. Hi, honey.
Who's they barking at?
Somebody at the door, I guess. Someone at the door?
No.
Okay. So anyway, I love making the white clusters. White clusters. You do use several different kinds of lace and eyelets and ribbons, and I could get some buttons. There's another white ribbon and another piece of lace. The white ones are really, I just think they're just so pretty. And and I like to kind of do it in a round so that uh, they're I just kind of go around in a circle and crisscross them every which way until I get them fixed up the way I like it, and I find a good center point where they all live, and that's where I put the stapler. And this is going to be a white one. It's going to be pretty. And then I take the staple, and it's going to be red. It's a red staple. It's pink. And I'm going to put a button on it. And if I could find them little flat back thingy-dingies I used to have right here before I went to Dana's, I might have put them in my basket. I'll have to look. But you can put some of these ornaments on there. And here's a Santa Claus hat. So it could hide the stapler. Oh, it didn't go through this one. I didn't get it all on there. But that's okay. I can also put a dot of glue right there. And then I can lay this on top of that. And I can sew a button on to hold it all together. So let's find a white button. That over there. Oh, it's going to be cute. I found a button. Now I can put a white button on there, or I can put a red button on there. See what I can find. There's the pink. Looking for something red or green. There's a red one. Is that red? Yes, it is. So there's the red button. And I could sew it on right there. Find a needle. Make sure it'll go through the buttonholes. Nope. I gotta have a different needle. I've got more needles. Is that the same needle? It won't go through either, so let's find another one. Okay, I picked it up and I dropped it. There it is. I found a needle and it's got black thread in it, so I'm going to take the black thread off. Did anybody talk? Is everybody on the Christmas list that wants to be on the Christmas list? Everybody? I never did count to see how many was on there, but it's a big list. I've got a big list. Do you see how I did that needle threading job? It went through the first time. Lickety split. I highly recommend it. So I just put a little knot in that, and I'll just go to the back side of my cluster. Pick that up, and I'm just going to glue a red heart on there. I mean, sew a red heart. Well, I'm trying to find the hole now. Usually I'm pretty good about finding it. It's right there. There it goes. Uh, yes, they are. And we just need to sort of tack it on. It's not like you're going to really use it for anything. But I like to go through over at least 2 times. And there we go. Oh, you can't even see what I'm doing. Sorry. So I'm just going to tie a little knot right there. Like that. And there is a cluster. So that's one that I love. I'm going to look in here for some more red buttons while I'm here. There's one. See how many clusters we can make. There's another red button. A red heart. Looking for some buttons. I got pom-poms. We glue a pom-pom on there. There wouldn't be anything bad about gluing a pom-pom on there. There's a green pom-pom. Maybe we can do a green cluster. My button box keeps overflowing. And I think I must have filled it up not too long ago because I thought it, and then I did. I added some more buttons to it, so it got filled back up. There's a red button. Let's just go with those for the moment. For the moment. And you might even have some type of flowers or something that you want to put on your cluster. There's a tassel. We could do one with a tassel. And that's a green one. So, oh, these are white. Okay, I could put a bead in the middle of that. All right, we could do that. Sure. Let's try that. So I'm going to leave the white thread out and put my sewing jar lid back on. My mom made this jar. She decorated the top of it, and then I put another pincushion on top of it. Yeah, I've had it for a while. So let's try another cluster. Let's get all these off the lid and put this one to the side. We like that one. Put my pencils away. Got too much stuff out. Don't have enough room. Hide my pine cones. Open the cluster box. And there is some green. Now this green is antique. It's Swiss dots, and they're raised. You can feel the dots. Feels like braille. And it's an old piece of fabric that's antique, real old fabric. So I'm going to get a piece of that. A little bit of green. And you can even use galls in your on your clusters. So I'm just going to take a piece of this and just going to cut it up, and there's two of them there, so I can take one of them off. And I'm just going to lay it down. Lay that down there. And get another piece of lace. This is a gathering one. It gathers. I'm gonna put that on there. There's a green button. I'm gonna use a pom-pom. And I'm thinking I'm going to use another piece of this lace, and I believe there's a white one in there. Some of this is off-white, but that one's white. So I'm going to lay it down. It goes right with the Swiss dot. And put that there. And I'm going to put a tassel. I'm going to sew it. Where's my needle? Oh my gosh, I've already lost my needle. Heavens to Betsy. Did anybody see where I did what I did with my needle? I tied a knot in it. I'll put a tassel on it. Had it right here. I don't see it. Might have got put in the button box or some other box. That's okay. I've got more needles. I'll find me another one. All right. I'll put that in the witchy thing. I swear I don't see it. It's here somewhere. I'll find it in a minute. That's all right. It's all good. Okay. So, thread. I can't see. See, I was bragging about this thing. Now I can't get it to work. I got it to work. Just have to have that little tiny piece through there. There it goes. So let me tie a knot in this one again. It's got thread on it and it's already knotted, ready to go. When I find it. Okay. Alrighty. So I'm going to take my cluster and I'm going to sew my cluster together with the tassel on. See if we can do this. My tassel on there. We could put beads on there too. So I'm sewing my little cluster together. I like them to be, kind of raggedy, country, vintage looking, and I also like to glue beads on them, or sew some beads on them. But this is the green one, and I'm going to put the pot. I've got a little daisy flower. I'll put without the center, so I'm going to put it on. I could easily put a bead in the middle of that daisy. Let me get a bead. Ooh, just a moment. Getting excited. I got a bead. You know me and my beads. Put a pearl on it. Let's put a pearl. Let's put a pearl. Yeah. So anyway, I got a pearl and I go back down through the daisy to the bottom of the cluster. And sew that pearl on like that. Just a touch of little green on there. That's all it takes. So I'm going to put this through the pearl again. And go back down through. So the pearl's on there real good and tight. I think I got a hold of everything. So I'll just go to the back and tie a little knot on the back. Like that. And then I'll give it a little snip. Like that. So there's the one with the green in the background. That is cute. Clusters. Clusters with pearls. So I might as well get another pearl out. It's almost, I'll make one more. It's quitting time, but I'm going to make one more. I got one more flower there. So I'll lay that out and put this one away. And we found, let's see, what other kind of fabric we got in here. I got this striped fabric. This is antique fabric too. It was my grandmother's house coat. Just saying. Okay. Slim pickings. It's a white bow. That's good. And you can even use a piece of yarn, a white yarn bow. I've got some white yarn too. That'll be cute on either one would look cute. See if I can find another piece of white. There's one. So I'll take and put this away. And then I'm going to take and put another piece of lace. And I got this little piece of ribbon. Pretty. And then I've got a bow. And I've got the daisy. And I can put the bow in the middle of the daisy with the pearl. How about them apples? All right. So I know it. The sky is the limit on clusters. The sky is the limit. So I'm going to go to the back and go to the front of my cluster, and I've got everything in alignment. And I'm going to add the pearl, and then I'm going to go back down through everything and catch it all on the back. And I'm going to do that twice, and so I can get through the pearl twice. But that's going to be so cute. Look at that. You just didn't look at it forever. Get that little piece of fuzz off there. Cute. So I'll go back up in the middle again. And I'll go back through the pearl. And back down through the pearl. And tie it off. So that there's our little cluster with a little piece of green. A little piece of Nana on there, guys. That was my Nana. So there it is. It's all tied off. And I'll put the scissors away. I'll put my needle away. I'm continuing to look for the other needle. It's here somewhere. But those are darling. There's my thread. So you can use a staple or you can use some threads. And we'll make some more clusters Tuesday. Yeah, there. Um, I have more needles, but it was laying down. I didn't put it in here, but I'll put my needle threader back in there and my thread. But I've got more needles. I was just looking for the one I had. I'd already knotted it and everything, and I just don't see it. And oh, I'll find it. It'll come up. It'll show up. As long as it doesn't show up in my foot, I'll be all right. But I did that. Yeah. So that was fun. We'll do some more of these. That was the old thread. I'll look for it. It's not on me. Let's see now. I think that's it tonight, guys. I think I've done enough. We had a lot of fun. The time went by really, really fast, guys. Almost too fast. So it's possible, Janice. I'll be watching the stream again. If I did, then it's okay. It's a mess. But um uh cute. I'm gonna take a picture of my clusters. Go back into here. Go back over here. Go down to here. And post my clusters. Christmas clusters. Okay, there we go. All right. Okay, guys, that's all I'm going to do. I posted everything, and I'm going to go and tend to my puppy dogs. And I will be back on Tuesday night, and we're going to paint a snowman and make some more Christmas ornaments. So good night, Nicole. Good night, Brenda. Good night, Tina. Good night, Sharon. Good night, everybody. Good night, Sherry. So I'll talk to you soon. Bye bye.